Hey there! If you've got a rental property in Tenerife, then you are in the right place. We're about to dive into a powerful, data-driven plan to take your property from underperforming to pretty much fully booked in just 90 days. So, does this sound familiar? You're scrolling through the listings, right? You see properties just like yours completely booked out for months, while your calendar has, well, let's just say a lot of open space. It's a super frustrating feeling, but believe me, it is a very common one. And look, if that's you, you are so not alone. A staggering 73% of rental owners on the island are in the exact same boat, earning way less than their property could be. The key thing to get here is that this isn't a personal failure, it's a system problem. And you know what? Systems can be fixed. All right, here's our game plan for today. We're going to quickly break down the problem, then we'll unpack the 90-day solution month by month, and we'll wrap up by looking at the kind of results you can actually achieve. You know, the gap between a rental that's struggling and one that's thriving, it isn't about luck or even having the absolute best location. It really just comes down to having a system, a playbook. The most successful owners aren't just crossing their fingers and hoping for bookings, they are engineering that. And that system is this proven 90-day plan. And this isn't just a random collection of tips. It's a structured transformation, specifically designed to seriously boost your bookings and your income within a very specific time frame. But why 90 days? I mean, it might seem a little random, right? Well, it's not. This time frame is actually chosen very strategically. It's the sweet spot for creating real, lasting change without getting burned out and losing momentum. So here's why 90 days is kinda the magic number. First, it's an achievable time frame. You can really focus. Second, and this one is absolutely crucial, platforms like Airbnb literally judge your property's performance in 90-day windows. So this plan aligns your efforts directly with their algorithm. And third, we break it down into these manageable 30-day chunks. So let's dive right into the plan, starting with month 1, building the foundation. This is all about getting the fundamentals right, the changes that create the biggest and most immediate impact. Seriously, if you only do one thing, make it this. Professional, high-quality photos are a total non-negotiable. The data is just crystal clear. You get more bookings at higher prices. And this isn't just about making pretty pictures. It's about helping a potential guest vividly imagine themselves kicking back and enjoying your space. Next up, your title. Just look at the difference here. One is completely forgettable. The other one, it sells a dream. The winning title tells you the location and calls out the two best features. It's not just a label, it's an advertisement that can outperform a generic title by a massive 65%. Okay, speed wins bookings. But speed combined with a personal touch, that's your superpower. Getting back to an inquiry within an hour is essential, but using a template that you can quickly personalize with the guest's name and maybe a detail from their message, that's what rockets your conversion rate to an incredible 72%. Finally, you cannot put all your eggs in one basket. Relying only on Airbnb means you're missing out on up to 45% of potential guests. As you can see, each platform attracts a slightly different crowd. Being on all of them with a synchronized calendar, so you don't get double bookings, of course, is how you keep your property full. Okay, so you've got this rock-solid foundation in place. Now, in month 2, this is where we hit the accelerator. These are the strategies that take you from being just a good option to being the only option for your ideal guest. This is a big one. If your price is the same in February as it is in May, you are literally leaving thousands of euros on the table. Dynamic pricing means your rates automatically adjust to demand. They go up in peak season, and they dip a little in the slower seasons to attract bookings. This single strategy can boost your annual earnings by 40%. It's a game changer. Now, this is one of my favorite tips. It's fascinating. A simple, thoughtful welcome gift. A bottle of local wine, some snacks. It costs maybe 10 or 15 euros, but just look at the return on that investment. The jump in 5-star reviews is enormous. These small gestures create huge goodwill and, more importantly, memorable experiences. And all those 5-star reviews, they start to snowball into something absolutely incredible. Once you cross that threshold of about 12 positive reviews, you trigger this massive wave of what we call social proof. The booking platforms see you as a trusted, high-quality option, and they start showing your listing to more people. The result? A 230% increase in bookings. It's wild. All right, we're in the home stretch. Month 3, scaling. This is all about locking in your gains and building systems that make this success sustainable, all while saving you a ton of time. Now, when I say automation, I'm not talking about robotic, impersonal messages. This is about smart automation. Things like scheduled messages for check in instructions, a quick mid stay check in to see if they need anything, and of course, a polite post stay review request. It ensures perfect communication every time, it saves you countless hours, and it keeps your response rate high. This slide is all about taking back control and your money. Every single time someone books through one of the big platforms, you're losing 15 to 18% in fees. By building your own direct booking channel, even a simple one to start, you reclaim that profit. For the average owner, that's thousands of euros back in your pocket each year. Okay, so that's the theory. But the big question is, does it actually work in the real world? You bet it does. Let's look at the real-world results of a property that went through this exact 90-day transformation. We're taking a completely standard two-bedroom apartment in Costa Adige, the kind of property many of you might own. Let's see what happened when they applied this exact system. And wow, the results really do speak for themselves. Just look at these numbers. Occupancy shot up from 47% to 78%. The average nightly rate went up by almost 40 euros. And the bottom line? Monthly revenue literally doubled from 2,100 to 4,200 euros. Let's put that in real terms. That's an extra 2,100 euros in the owner's pocket every single month. And the total investment for things like photography and some other small tools, it was paid back in just 3 weeks from the new profits. The return on this is just undeniable. So there you have it. The path from an underperforming rental to a thriving investment is clear. It's systematic and it's proven. The transformation is powerful and it all starts with just a single step. The only question left is, what's the first thing you're going to change?